Welcome back to English Natively. Today, we have a Victorian story, the one you've been waiting for. A gentle tale of friendship, tea, roses, and quiet dreams in the English countryside. So get cozy and let the story begin. The moment you come across the word vicarage, it immediately brings to mind a traditional English village. A vicarage is simply the home of the local church priest. And in Victorian stories, it often feels like a quiet, familiar place near the church with gardens everywhere. It's more than just a food item. It's part of a very English tradition. Scones. Scones are a real classic in British tea culture. They're small baked treats, usually served warm with jam and cream. In England, tea with scone feels cozy and slightly special. The sort of thing you imagine in a garden, a tea room, or a quiet countryside kitchen. Solicitor. The word solicitor is a distinctly British term for a lawyer. In the UK, it's often used instead of the more general word lawyer, and it sounds quite official. In American English, you'd normally hear attorney. So, it's a useful UK-US difference to remember. Spread a cloth. To spread a cloth on the grass is such a gentle storybook phrase. It simply means laying down a cloth before sitting outside, perhaps for tea or a picnic. It creates a very English scene. A garden, friends nearby, and everything arranged neatly and calmly. Far too much. British speakers often use far too much in a polite, slightly humorous way. When Evelyn says, "I've brought far too much," she isn't truly complaining. It sounds warm and generous, almost as if she's apologizing for being so thoughtful. Milk first. This little detail is surprisingly British. Some people in the UK always pour milk into the cup before adding tea, while others insist tea should come first. It's one of those small traditions people still enjoy debating, and it makes the tea scene feel genuinely English. You have such a gift. This is a gentle, slightly old-fashioned compliment. It's a sincere way to tell someone they're truly talented without sounding exaggerated. You can easily imagine it being said in a classic British story, especially between close friends. In the gentle summer of 1872, in a quiet corner of the English countryside near a small village in Kent, three young ladies lived as the dearest of friends. Their days were filled with simple joys, shared secrets, and dreams that fluttered like butterflies in the warm air. First, there was Clara. She was the calmest of the three, with soft brown hair, always neatly pinned, and eyes that seemed to hold the quiet of a library. Clara lived in a cozy home with her widowed mother. She spent her mornings reading poetry. Keats and Tennyson were her favorites, and her afternoons in the small garden behind the house, where she tended roses, music, and wrote verses in a little leather-bound book. Clara dreamed of one day publishing a small collection of poems, though she